darkness of the
Tell me
woods.
someone saw that.
It was a very good last pick for sure, but I have no say this time. I gotta go with his prediction.
Yeah, we you know, we had a little meeting somewhere off screen a little bit. It was a quick meeting, and it's basically just Execration was the outcome there. Yeah. No, it's strictly Dota in here.
Hey, can I still choose Fnatic?
Dang, I mean,
Okay, I'm locked in.
this was your idea. You were the one who's like, I'm going Execration.
Yeah, but I didn't know you were actually crazy enough to do it. Well, whatever.
That's what you said.
They can
I
win.
said I was a follower. I'm not a leader. Ay, we need separate rooms, I think.
No,
No?
definitely not after this. You're done.
If we just...
Nope, you will be with me until you become a boy. No, but in all honesty, Execration, if they don't completely lose the lanes,
30 seconds to battle.
if they don't, they got a pretty good avenue of winning this game.
Oh, I think their lanes aren't...
I mean, they're not super terrible.
Horrible.
It's just like AA Lifestealer is pretty tough to lane against Prophet. Then Ember Spirit beats Void Spirit just naturally, especially with those Flame Guard buffs. And Bristleback safe lane, especially with an IO, just doesn't lose. But the lanes are quite a bit in the favor of Fnatic probably. And if they snowball lanes, they can snowball the game pretty hard because their supports, there's no synergy there. No Mirana, no AA. I don't know why you made us go for Execration.
Watch, we're gonna be right, and then
I'll apologize.
we'll be prediction king.
I mean, we are already prediction kings, either way.
Yeah.
Because either you win or you learn.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm always down for learning.
Same. Winning is fun, but learning is probably more productive down the lane.
That's true. Very true. We're gonna have to see Moon play a little bit better than game number 1.
He's definitely here. He's much more comfortable on. So, not be a problem for him to play better.
Denied.
Them only securing 2 CS on that first creep wave over mid.
It's
Nice, back and forth.
a pretty skill-dependent matchup, but whenever the Flame God is up, it's like all Ember Spirit pretty much. No way for you to remove it until level 6.
We could see the rotation from like BDZ come in, into a Remnant, into an Arrow.
They actually dodged lanes on Execration and Lighttech quite a bit.
Prepare for a lesson.
Lifesteal against Bristol, way better. Centaur against
You have
Prophet,
learned
way better.
nothing.
And now the lanes suddenly don't look that bad.
Does that leave a lane where Nico could probably sit by himself for the most part in that lane? And Pal's taking a lot of them.
Yeah, his goo is super strong, and you have a lot of mana with the IO. So there's 2 manas to work with, but once the Centaur gets my Ring of Health, or even Vanguard, you know, this Prophet will not be able to do anything to him.
Pull roots and run.
Yep, unfortunately, he's sitting at 1,000 health at minute 150. Just Centaur things.
Literally just Centaur things. BDZ trying to block this kill and get
Radiant's
Courier.
courier
That's
has been
always nice.
slain.
That is indeed always nice. Golden Fusion for everybody. Well,
You
30
have
has 1
learned
CS basically
nothing.
across the board. Not bad.
So it certainly feels like BDZ is probably gonna aim to leave the Centaur. Arrow gonna land.
Close.
You know, he's blocking that camp. He's staying over to the side, giving some soul experience over towards Nico.
Yeah, and Clock is trying to do the same as well. Sitting at level 1.
This needs to go over on the edge.
I like this item build on Bristol. He went straight for the Soul Ring because he has an IO to always keep him healthy. Always make sure they can out-regen that damage they take from using the Soul Ring. Makes a lot of sense.
Coming over to swipe a bounty. Or at least try to. Jabs comes in.
Jabs is the advantage, you know. Those mini stuns are super annoying to deal with.
Jackpot.
And he
got it.
Yep, that's got it.
Tell me
Now
someone
we
saw
know
that.
You have learned nothing.
he's a bit more active.
Unfortunate for BDZ.
I mean, it's just very unlikely to get there through the mini stuns. And Jabs is also very well known in Thailand for his hands.
Ah.
I don't know what you were thinking about.
No, I was just wondering where that was going. I was waiting for the follow. He's very well known.
For his hands. Exactly. Mid lane, taking a lot of damage once more. So there's a hitting stuff to work with though.
BDZ looking for an arrow. Nico taking a lot of damage. Maybe going after this Nature's Prophet.
You can't hit an arrow with all these creeps there.
Nico, he's taking too much damage.
Yeah. Like, Mirana is absolutely worthless against the Nature's Prophet. They just never... Oh, out of position here to ping to the tower. Should be fine. Taking a ton of damage though. Hey, again, you have to be careful. Okay, it's fine. He just walks right back in there.
Not what you expected.
He picked up the Ring of Hell from Bristleback. He's now very survivable. But Lifestealer, now with that added lifesteal that you get back, or rather the damage that you deal with the, what's it called? Feast, is a very good hero against Bristleback and Link. Also have infinite speed power pretty much. Also picked up the Chainmail. Pace boot's already completed. He's quite comfortable.
You didn't go to that ring.
You want boots? Fast boots.
Double gauntlet.
Interesting. Because usually when you get that ring, you're pretty much invulnerable in that lane.
Haven't really felt much of anything from BDZ at all.
Yeah. No arrows. Already happened yet. He's even maxing the arrow as well.
Cats, the dire structures
zero
cannot
mileage
be.
at all so
Radiant
far.
structures are
you're only taking some
fortified
damage
with
from
12
the serum
important
chains.
vitamins and minerals.
If an arrow connects here, it could kill Moon.
Gotta land it though. Trees, I'd say. Oh, there's the Aether Remnant. They get it.
It was a very good combo.
That was perfect. That's exactly what I was talking about. I was a little worried that they might not get it with the fact that he did hit 6.
Yoey, he's diving him here. Level 2 battery.
Yoey's
gone.
arrow misses.
Does Zap pay the price though?
No.
He should be fine. Wow, that is a massive kill for a +4 clock to pick up. Not only does it give him a good golden fusion, but also his level 6 will be so much faster.
That being said, Raven's sitting really low.
You have to be careful here.
Careful, he might just die. Yeah.
Don't think what he was thinking there. I had no idea what he was thinking there.
Well, DJ left the lane.
Yeah, but he had 150 health and just walks up to a lifesteal with face boots without boots.
Yeah, that was the thing. I don't know why DJ's losing the lane there. They're going to go on to the centaur. They've got the searing chains.
Much like
Burn Nico
Cornwood
out.
before
Kills all
Axe's
over the map.
axe.
Yep, easy kill, and now the
Tower
Prophet.
is under
Trees,
attack.
actually, all the trees died, so there's not a whole lot of tower pressure coming out here. Centaur will be
The
up to
red
TP
mist
back.
spreads at Radiant's middle
big
tower.
rotation here from
Dire's
Yoey and
top
BDZ as
tower
well.
is under attack.
One. Taking that.
It has been spotted by a mid ward. They're very careful here.
Much like Cornwood.
Arrow to follow it up. That's going to land. And they've got the double
He's
damage.
under
Moon's just
attack.
dead. They're going to look for another one. They might be able to get a +1. Starstorm. Oh, they got him.
You have learned
They're really
nothing.
good with this point moving around the combo. Like, you gotta trust your teammate blindly. Like, you gotta shoot the arrow before the remedy hits. That was
Really well done. That could be the combo that wins them the game.
good stuff, for sure. I'm a little bit worried about the Centaur. He's having a super rough time, but Lifesteal at
Radiant's
least 3
top
times
tower
completely.
is under attack.
And honestly, this lane swap, you know, when we get back to the analysis at the end of the game, might be what we say won them the game. Because they would have suffered a lot.
Making the right
Not what you
decision.
expected.
Close to the 6, going armlet first.
Actually, AA is really high level.
Hey, he's almost 6 himself, but he's taking over me getting some solo experience right now, which is massive, because this Ice Blast is going to be big for taking these fights.
Yeah, and also only on a 40 seconds cooldown, he will have a ton of damage.
Gotta see me a pro game when AA gets to level 20.
Very good ward there by the Radiant. Catching up pretty much every rotation from the river. I mean, yeah, AA 25. AA in general just deals so much damage.
Yeah. Arrow in, both feet on him, and they've got the damage. Quick kill there. Can Moon really rebuttal this situation? And it doesn't really look likely that he can.
There's a haste room bottom with a remnant for it. He doesn't remnant for it.
Oh, he'll try.
Too late.
bottled up.
Okay.
Execration. This is something that I think when people who are fans of Execration, like, no. It feels like this team at any moment can take games off teams that are these massive favorites.
Yeah, it's just teams
Dyer's
that
middle
they
tower
should
is
be
not
winning
what it
against.
used to be.
They also drop
That
games.
is for
Yeah.
certain.
It's a lot of teams in the SEA region, though. Very volatile region. A lot of teams that have no business beating other teams are just doing it. You never really see this kind of thing in China. Else. Oh, A out of position here. No TP to work with.
He's level 6 if somebody comes his way. Ice Blast thrown out. He's going to move pretty quickly. Stampede used. They're going for the Bristle, and since he was hit with the Ice Blast, well, he's dead.
And so
Jebaited, man.
AA just be like that. An arrow doesn't connect. DJ on the run. DJ pretty quick has the tether, so he's fine.
I can't believe Execration is actually outplaying
Rock it on.
Fnatic 2 games in a row. So far, at least. Of course, it's still very early in the game. Big stack. Get out. Faye coming back in.
They're moving forward, searing chains. Not sure that's where you want to be, though. And they get control. They're going to have an arrow with an Ice Blast. Who needs to be careful?
No mana for Ice Blast.
war has come to Radiant's bottom tower.
They have to concede the stack. Upward, almost level 6. Centaur
Radiant's
still no Ring
bottom
of Fusion.
tower is under attack.
Blink Dagger, straight blink.
Sitting half health.
He needs to be careful. Sprout misses. Cogs are there.
Dyer's top
open
tower
door.
is under
Chip West on
attack.
the ground. That'll get picked
Radiant's
up.
bottom
Trying to
tower is
run,
under
but the Rocket
attack.
Flare finish.
Is my
But between
metal
bottom to
will
defend
never
tower.
die.
Arm that already picked up on lifesteal is very farmed.
Dyer's
I'm
top
very surprised by his
tower
lack
is
of ring
under
of health
attack.
on the Centaur.
And going blink first.
Much like Cordwood before Axe's axe.
Ace, look at
Dyer's
that.
top tower is under attack.
all the
Just
hits in the
like
world.
Axe.
As he should. See him be an A performance like this.
He still has a very big stick on Ember, so he should be fine.
Dyer's top tower is under
Not that
attack.
fine, yeah. And lifesteal going full passive. He has
Dyer's
two
top
safe,
tower
one
has
rage, one ult.
fallen. Tend to your wounded, or Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
Apparition. Rerotate. Towards top. Hookshot misses. They've got 4 heroes up here going for Nico, who does have a stampede. At any point, he can choose to use it and run.
It was all dependent.
Oh, the Sprout missing.
It's the pressure, you know. Oh, Io also.
Palace?
He's left alone.
Armlet toggling. He's fine.
Io gone.
Oh, man.
You cannot escape me, Io.
Execration,
Our
execration.
paths.
Putting it on with an exclamation.
A lot of
Radiant's
pressure on
middle
the top
tower is under attack.
Maybe a little bit too much. Ends up missing it. He's really the only
Much
initiation
like
I have unless
Cordwood
Ember
before
wants to go
Axe's
first.
axe. Dyer's top tower is under
And he
attack.
also only has 1 levels in shackles. Or steering chains, rather. However, the gold lead did decrease a little. Bristleback farmed up very well. Hood, Vanguard, sorry. For the rough lane he had, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
The seeds of fortune.
Okay.
Go for a rest on the round.
With the AA, I
War
don't
has come to Radiant's bottom
think
tower.
If the Ice Blast misses, or if you want to target someone specifically on the outside of the fights, that's fine. Follow it up.
If you hit the Bristol with Blast plus Vessel, he is in big trouble.
Yeah.
He also doesn't go for any sort of physical
Radiant's
mechanic.
bottom tower
Prophet
is
won't go
under
for any.
attack. Dyer's
Neither will
middle
Ember, so
tower
it will
is
be a
under
long time
attack.
to purge off this Vessel.
Sight hits BDZ. They do have the Blink Daggers to
Radiant's bottom tower is fallen.
Centaur. Astral Stem. And Ice Blast with the arrow. And that's another kill for Yoey
Entirety of
Moon.
your
He
existence.
knew they were there.
Yeah, he saw BDZ to start. You gotta have an idea that they're there. And, well,
Overplaying his hand once more.
way too far forward.
He died 3 times, all 3 times the same way. full arrow.
Rooted after that. Dyer's middle tower is not what it used to be. That is for
You
certain.
need to be careful. Nico's looking for the opportunity to blink in there with a hook stop. They don't have Ice Blast right now. They probably want to wait for that.
Up in 1 second, actually.
They're going to have a Yules with this too. Like the Yules setup makes it so much easier. You need to remember the arrow. They've got the Ice Blast coming. It's a sunny day. There ain't no and Moon, he's trying to run, but eventually he'll shatter. Palace getting the kill onto Moon. And there is no response right now. They're waiting for the relocate back. Cold feet tether away, but a lot of damage being done with the Infest Blast. They're going to come over. Hook shot out on RR with the Moonlight Shadow. It's going to be enough to keep the Infest alive. They've got the duck, but they don't have the damage. They're going after RR continually. Palace right in front of Raven, who's behind the chase on the Ancient Apparition. Who eventually get the quill sprays. And there again, stop hits. Cogs pushes away the Centaur. Start to throw the Viscous Nasal Duel on him. Tron joining the fight. Palace with the right clicks throws the rage on and goes after DJ. They've got themselves the Orchid onto the Void Spirit, but DJ still dies. So now without your
Dyer's
tether,
middle tower was
not
worth
sure
a
you still want
damn.
to be there. You
It
do
would
eventually
still
get the
be
tower.
standing.
However, Execration, they still look like they're taking the advantage in these fights.
Yeah, they did a good job at singling out the AA though, who is like a super important piece. Kill that Bristleback.
But they already threw out the Ice Blast. Like, it's not like they had much more to give from the AA.
An instant smoke up here.
Now they do.
I mean, Moon is having a rough game once more. He's getting blown up left and right. And now with that smoke, if he gets caught out again.
They've got the Spirit Vessel. They have Ice Blast.
Prophet.
They can kill anybody.
They saw him.
Blink, looking for the stun, holding it. Orchid, arrows there. Ice Blast hits. And they will have this kill. BDZ with another. I mean, this combination, this is just communication at its finest. They're communicating really well.
Game 1, Game 2, both teams they're showing up in style.
Raven, DJ coming over. They don't have Ice Blast. Blink away though. Viscous Nasal 2. It's not going to get close enough. Throw out the Stampede. And maybe thinking about going in with a hook shot.
They do have a Vessel also against the IO, against the Bristle. Very good pickup. There's a lot of damage potential.
I think they want to go in on this. I think
They do.
Execration want to go still.
Yeah.
Look at where RR is standing. He's waiting for them to retreat, so he's got the proper angle on this Ice Blast. Now he's got to be careful because Gas stops him. Throws out a hook shot on the Marana. They're going to go after this Marana, but the Ice Blast comes through on the Raven. They've got the Spirit Vessel on him. This fight's just too split. BDZ, he'll go down. RR is going to fall too. The idea was there for Execration, and the execution's lacking.
Yeah, because Mirana actually went out of the trees, was spotted by the ward, so he could not land the arrow on that combination. Otherwise, Bristol might potentially be in trouble. Both supports falling.
You don't want to give up more than you have to. And that's certainly a...
And it's
Lifestealer he still has to be a little bit scared. If he gets Orchided out of position, he has no way to cleanse that, spell that, hold the Kyle. Damn it. Contagious. Control yourself.
Now I just need to pick who's going to win this game.
Oh, we already did that. Lifestealer bomb in the Centaur right now. If they click on him, they will see it. Yeah, they pinged it out already. You don't just have 3k health at this point in the game. Even though you're Centaur.
Well...
Moon has to be careful. He knows they're there.
You'd think he'd still know, but, well, Blink, who stopped the arrow and the Ice Blast all come through. BDZ, he'll get the kill, the arrow hits, and, well, the connection's been made.
Like, I thought he was just baiting it with like a slide or something, but no, it gets blown up again.
The arrow throws.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Throw the Orchid onto the Lifestealer, but nothing to follow this up. So your Orchid's been used, and, well, Palace, he's fine.
Radiant's middle
I'm
tower
not sure what
is
to say.
under
It feels like
attack.
they're not really respecting
Radiant
Execration.
structures are
They have
fortified.
seen what's happening, but they're just not respecting it. They get punished
The
for it.
red mist spreads at Radiant's middle tower.
Damage empowers
Meme
me.
with the guy from Despicable Me.
Which meme?
Farming mid, see enemies in the trees, get ganked and die, get kicked and die.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, I've seen that one. I mean, yeah, I don't know. He literally saw them in the mid lane, walk up that hill. What do you think they're gonna do next?
I don't know.
Maybe jump.
Get kicked and die.
Like I said, I actually thought he was just baiting with Sleight of Fist,
Yeah.
but ended up not coming out. You know. Oh, not again, Moon. Oh, he must be so scared now.
He's got the double damage. Oh, no. Never mind.
It's over. Clockwork smoked up top. They do have a relocate. And also nice setup.
Yeah, this is the Mirana.
Dodge though.
Waits in and now he's going to put the arrow the other way. Look at the kill. The ice blast coming in. No one over Jabs. Can they even get the kill to BDZ? Side is there. That's the damage done. They'll go after Nico. Trying to get the Centaur. The damage for the batteries over the 4-step away. They've been chasing. He's going for no other DJ. This is a little concerning. They don't have the Mirana for the Spirit Vessel. They've got the Aether Remnant as well as the lockdown on the move, but it's going to be enough. They'll Remnant into the trees and back towards the last Remnant. RR. He's staying nearby. If they have the lockdown, if they can get an Aether Remnant, maybe, just maybe, they can find something else. Jabs going in onto the Ancient Emperor. The Viscous Taser move, but Jabs, he might be a little bit too far. Sight of Fist to stop the TP of RR. They get the kill on the Ancient Apparition Palace, and yo, he can only just watch.
Yeah, a little bit of a misclick here from the AA. He forced that the Clockwork instead of himself. Otherwise, he might have been okay. So, pretty decent exchange for Fnatic. Trading 3 for 2.
The amount of gold going their way as well.
Yeah, but Lifestealer is starting to become a problem. He's building into Basha next.
Lucky find.
And like, late game, Lifestealer is really good against Bristol. You know, early mid game, you can kind of still stomach it. The later the game goes, the less your tankability means.
Is anybody going?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So we're a cheer. Would it be worth getting on anybody?
They don't need it because they already have A to deal with the tankiness.
And the Spirit Vessel, like,
Yeah.
it's just fine.
Don't need to build into a Silver Edge.
They threw the Ice Blast out. I would rather they hold them. Jump to the Bristle. Yeah, they've got the Spirit Vessel on him, and they've got the Yules out onto the Wisp. They get the kill. DJ still getting chased by Palos. The right-click damage is just a tickle. It's just the tickle out of Palos. Palos down, though. Hit with the cogs in. And Shroud, can he get anything off? No, he can't. Palos and Nico end up dead. It looks like he was going to eat the damage and soak it up. Ice Blast hits, but no arrow. Move. Almost in trouble again.
Expected.
If Lifestealer makes it out of there, he can potentially turn around to fight again. But he just barely died with like... He was like in range of Infest already. He was about to use it. The last battery tick killed him off. Super close fight and much needed for Fnatic here. Brought the Ember Spirit back into the game. Now sitting at a respectable net worth. Yeah, she went for Desolator also. Okay, I like it quite a bit. Together with the Bristol and Prophet. Prophet now finished up his BKB. He's getting big.
Never refuse gold given.
That is a problem if you don't really have a reliable targeted stun. Sure, you have the Hope Storm, but you know, this Ember Spirit should be rather free in those team fights.
Should be.
They have an arrow, they have a Hope Storm, and the Remnant, that's it. But you can see how fast the Bristol dies. There was without Ice Blast.
$18-13, even in net worth.
Yep, Axe will be picked up momentarily by the Void Spirit, 500 gold away.
Balances are going to be massive here.
Especially against this Ember, who does not have a BKB yet.
Not what you expected.
No hits. Onto the Clockwork. Long duration stun, hook shot away. Gave the Remnant.
Not
went
what you
with them.
That looks silly.
Dire's bottom tower is taking many wounds.
Good try. Good response from Jabs as well.
Execration kind of putting their foot off the gas a little bit.
Yeah, I think that mid-fight scared them a little bit. They have finally been shown that they're not immortal. Can't get away with all sort of funny plays.
The Ags also solar press, so it's going to make killing this Bristle even easier.
How much armor does Bristle have right now? 13. There's nothing. He's not even itemizing into armor. I think it's a pretty big mistake by Bristol. the casual plate mill is pretty important this game, I would say.
They're being mid to smoke.
Rock it on.
Very defensive remnant, just in case. Clockwork is very farmed and very tanky. 1900 health with the hood and dragon scale.
Mirana's pretty farmed too. They've also
bombed. The
used
5-man smoke.
that moonlight shadow in the.
Yeah. See if they can. Oh, this proper would be a massive kill.
Yeah, they found him. In fact, BKB in time, but the damage is too much.
The basher.
Your Dire's middle
Knocked
tower is under attack.
TP. You got fast fingers,
Radiant's
but
middle
not fast
tower
enough.
is under
you got
attack.
to Dota hex.
Puny Radiant hides behind their fortification.
That works. Hey, blast.
Going north.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has
doing Roche, I guess.
fallen. Max needs something to
Trying to spot them
chop.
through the jungle, just doesn't have quite the right angle to really get the vision out.
There's no profit. Have to be a little bit careful here. They're playing on their
Dire's
water here.
tower is under attack.
Look at the damage right. Misses it. They're gonna move with the stampede. They've got the silence. And now another silence on the Ember. Moon's been caught. Moon gets the slide off just in time and survives. They'll go after Jab. The extra step. That's right on it. The arrow hit. They've got the spirit now, so Raven's in trouble. The Aether right behind the depth to get the kill on Raven. They've got themselves together and they relocate. Oh!
Dire's top
just
tower
pulls
is
up
under
both the
attack.
Ember and the Bristle. And those are two big lives.
War has
Staying
come
up
to
for them in
Radiant's bottom
BDZ.
tower.
They have 2 leaps.
Wicked.
Go the other way. DJ ends up dead Yogi. That's on the relocate back.
And Clockwork has hook in 5.
You just need to be careful. Avoid the hook stomp.
Pull back
Hate the
though.
remnant. No avoid the cogs.
Hook ready.
And hit on it.
And just whiff. Yeah. That could have been so much worse. Like Moon had 10 health.
Moon just gets out. Bristle just gets out.
If they both die,
Full team wipe.
it's a disaster. Yeah. Would be like a 4 or 5k gold for
Yeah.
Execration. But they mitigated the damage. Good job by Fnatic. But they took that fight, you know, knowing they're 4v5. Like they were willing to stand there.
That's true.
It's not like they were forced into it.
They could retreat. They're gonna go BKB Heart for the Bristle. BDC.
I don't like this hard at all. Let's see.
Leap and one more for good measure. Nothing to hold it, but oh god, RR now 4-staff onto the low ground. They can just walk around these trees. They've got the Orchid and they've got the deck.
And it might open up wrong time. No buyback on him.
Yeah,
It's a
Ice
very
Blast.
positive.
He should retreat in the second. BDC got caught.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It's moved. Are they gonna
steal it?
try and steal this? Definitely think about it.
Just like Rashad very
He just
much.
is.
But real talk here, I think this Bristleback action build is not the BDZ.
And BDC caught again. Moonlight Shadow just comes out. Dust lands and he'll be chased. He'll be killed. So again, BDC. He is playing in an over-aggressive spot. They've caught him again. They're going to try and relocate in. But now they're relocating into this where I don't know if they want to be
He's
here.
under attacks.
Moon getting caught out once again.
Some vision down. They've got the infest. Maybe catch them relocating back.
Whoever they catch. No.
Ice Blast through mid and
Very close. He was about to Yule him.
almost got it.
So, like, Bristol is itemizing into 0 attack speed and 0 armor. Against the lifesteal, he's going actually for max health. Not sure what the thought process there is, but lifesteal will be healing a ton by just hitting him.
Percentages.
Especially once the shard comes out as well.
Yeah.
Dire's
going
top
eggs. He
tower
wants
is under
A
attack.
lot more with
Radiant's
the
middle
overclock.
tower is under attack.
Boom, there it goes.
Dire's
7
top
hertz.
tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Much like cordwood before Axe's axe. Dire's top tower is under attack. Tower is under attack.
16? That's not a lot.
War has come to Radiant's bottom tower
can find
has been
anything.
laid
Been
low.
lacking the pickoffs that have given them this lead.
Yeah. And the rotor was also a pretty big problem, because now you can't really blow up Bristol and get out.
Ooh, can't bet.
Good question. Maybe A? Somebody really wants cast range. Problem.
I like it on A.
Yeah. But here's the growth ball right now. This is also pretty good.
Yeah. It's the AC with the BKB. Big timing there for Fnatic. Still sitting 1,000 gold behind.
But AC also going to be picked up on a lifesteal, canceling out the other AC, of course. Yep.
So that delivered. He's got AC.
Everybody gets an AC.
He still feels very strong.
Yes.
Dire's
He also picked up
bottom
his evasion
tower is
talent,
under
so
attack.
Bristol won't be hitting him as much.
Flares
Double
here.
profit.
Flare. Ooh, rocket flare spotting
Dire's
Palos.
bottom
They've got
tower
the
is
Searing
under
Chains, but
attack.
Clockwork moving in that fast by himself. is
Dire's
just gonna
bottom
end up
tower has fallen.
Very careful. He might look survivable, and he
Dire's
is
bottom
against stealth,
tower
but
is
physical damage will
taking
still
many wounds. Dire structures are fortified.
Got a smoke and test bomb.
What is that? Wow, they were looking. They got the first hit bash coming through. Can they get another bash? It doesn't even matter. That is so far. I mean, they knew exactly where the Radiant were. Based on the rocket flare coming in, the slights coming through. Arrow move. Arrow hits. Oh, gets caught as a magnet. Oh, man. They're going to go for more. They got DJ caught. This is so good from Execration. They have found the bristleback. Arrow comes in, but he's got the BKB. The bashes are in. Raven tried to TP out. The cores are going to start to stack up. They continue to chase. There's another bash. First stop in, and they have got this Dota Raven. They've got him once.
Is under
Just
attack.
be a little bit weary on where he stands, but the arrow setup is there. And well, they've got this kill once again.
He looks like just such a pushover when the lifesteal's on top of him with an AA. And yeah, it all started with a fantastic pickoff on the Prophet. They did not disengage from the bot lane. Took an arrow to the face, gets taken down as well, and Execration is just massively outplaying Fnatic here right now.
Moon is a magnet. The arrow hit him.
Yeah, I mean, Moon took, I don't know, I think 6 out of 7 deaths, all arrows.
Yeah.
Try you on again?
They're going to try for it again.
Spreads
His
at
BKB just
Radiant's
came back
middle
up.
tower.
The Astral Step was on cooldown, luckily for him. Otherwise, I would have done the same thing.
I like that they made the determination. All right, infest over. Sometimes you see like Steelers, yeah, they just sit there. Through the centaur, they might have gotten into the spot because Moon is still taking a lot of damage on the run. One more shot to get the kill. He comes in for Nico, but loses his own life.
This is
You have learned nothing.
And we have said they don't have a
Radiant's
whole lot
top
of stuns.
tower is
to begin
under
with.
attack.
Yeah. Basher's coming in clutch, I'll tell you that.
Radiant's top tower has
His bashes have been pretty on point,
Max wishes it was you instead.
but he's just not scaling anymore on the Ember. He's now the same
Axe
network.
observes carnage underway
Centaur.
at Radiant's top
Lifesteal just
tower.
looks like he's the king of the game. Bristleback, no chance to fight him. And he still has the heart.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Once he gets this Scotty up, man, it's Bristol. Everyone's going to have so many
Dire's bottom
problems.
tower
They're slow.
is
They want to go
taking
for this. They
many
just want to make the jump.
wounds.
They've got the Moonlight Shadow. They're going to go for the best after step. Another after step. DJ caught. He tried to TP. He's going to make it out. Arrow comes in. Not even needed. Palace with another one.
They're so fast. Like Execration, they're really putting on the tempo. Every time they see something, instant infest, double astral, hasted void spirit, because of that infest bonus movement speed. This is bringing the game to Fnatic. They can't handle the pace at all.
Look at how far ahead Palace is. And he's almost got a Scotty.
Yeah. And once that's up, have fun running away. What's the ability called? Ghoul Frenzy plus Scotty's like, what, a 50% slow? You're not moving.
Ghoul Frenzy sounds like a 1960s poor horror film.
Yeah. It does.
Tonight's double feature.
Ghoul Frenzy featuring Execration Palos and the sacrificial lamb Moon.
This summer.
The damsel in distress. Will he be able to be saved? Find out tonight.
I want to kill this Ember now.
Alright, how much gold is off the Scotty?
Stampede gets used. They're going to go after the ancient apparition for the 4-staff away. He's still looking for it. And they're really going for RR. The commitment's there. They want to get the ancient apparition, which they will. Hookshot comes through on a BDC. They've got the infest. Runs him down, but he's got the BKB. That runs out. Now there's something to get the hookshot through on a BDC. Infest pops. BDC leaping away, trying to get out of this one. He's got the Lotus Orb on with Buyback coming up for the ancient apparition. They'll focus their attention on the jabs. Cold feet, Chiller Touch. That's enough to ice him out. And they have got the Yule's Aether Remnant combo, but Raven with BKB. Ice Blast coming all the way through. Eventually
Clip the Prophet.
just clip.
Very good decision.
They still go. Aether Remnant. They need to be careful. DJ.
Radiant's middle tower is under
They've
attack.
got the shard too on the full spirit, so he's got more options to assimilate.
And a whole lot more damage too.
Yeah.
Radiant's
again.
middle
Don't pick up this
tower is
time.
under
He
attack.
just used arrow. And can they get the relocate off? Yes, they can.
Good
The
decision
red
making
mist
by DJ once
spreads,
more.
and Radiant's middle tower
Spirit
has
vessel on him too. If he
fallen.
had a nice blast, maybe he's dead.
I mean, they're doing good damage control on Fnatic. It's just every time they're bleeding off something, you know? Yeah, it's just... He definitely didn't skip math lessons. Yeah, we called it 12. Very well done. It's just, every time Fnatic just bleed off something, you know? In the tree. It was one hero, maybe two, maybe not the most important heroes, but they're still losing something.
Yeah.
Execration. Always getting the
As
bigger
Radiant's middle tower
Light in on the
falls,
Scotty.
Axe's middle finger rises.
One, I believe. Jab's still dead. Raven's getting some damage here. Pal's continuing to run in. He's looking for the bashes. He's getting them even with BKB being popped by Raven. With this BKB now being down,
He's just
Palace
healing.
seems like he'll be free to take these racks.
And his team play from Execration is impeccable. He has no way to
Radiant's
spell
middle
silence, sitting in a pretty
barracks
dangerous position. Fnatic think they have a go.
Radiant's middle
No, it's a
barracks
low
are
shot.
under attack.
Pick up the silence.
How long can this
Radiant's
go
middle
on?
barracks
have fallen.
This team looks so different from the last time we cast them.
Radiant's top
Like, they look like
tower
they're
is
down
under
five.
attack.
They're way better than before. We'll see it now. Next week they're like, today we had bad sleep.
This looks like, right now, this looks like a team that can make a
If Axe was
major.
a tower,
But they're already
he
0-2,
would
that's a big
never
problem.
fall.
But if they
This
win
is
this though,
massive.
this win is absolutely massive.
No fire picked up by Chuan.
Also for the team morale.
Yeah.
Because, like, you don't want to beat you. Because that means major, maybe in theory.
Yeah, because I think Southeast Asia was like 5-2 is the lowest last season.
Yeah. 3 top teams were a bit top heavy.
May not be that way this season.
I mean, this game is not over yet. It just looks very rough right now to see the live.
Coming through, hook stop, hook shot, not enough. Move gun. Look at the TV end is being crossed, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. They've got the nullifier. He's up on the high ground all the way away, but not away enough.
It's a buyback from the
Buyback
Ember
from
though.
Moon.
Yeah. Potentially a little bit unnecessary. If you get picked off now, it's game.
Yeah.
Again.
And then got him. Arrow, ice blast all coming in. He's got the BKB. But is it going to be enough? They'll look over at DJ. They're trying to get this wisp out of the fight lane. Just that. He's got himself buyback, and he might be forced to use it. Yes, he will be, but Raven's already dead without buyback.
Well,
And
Think
Roche is
about
up.
Roche.
And he almost walked into that.
Those are the arrows that usually hit too. The ones that are going through terrain level changes and through the trees.
Those are just nasty though. Like you actually can't see them. They're just camouflage in the floor.
Those are the ones where you think that
Hook shot?
didn't even hit me.
Okay, they hooked up. Yeah, it's the same.
Oh, but they want to ghost him. They know DJ just got back.
Oh no,
He's dead.
you see everything.
They've got such great vision. He's dead now. 75 seconds, no buyback.
Radiant's
Slow
top
Bible for
barracks
50.
are under
Might be another
attack.
set of wrecks.
Alice wants to push in the creep wave, get his creeps in, get backdoor protection off, go after this racks up top.
And And then go Roshan after.
And then he's going to do exactly that.
Sounds of begging
He's got 30
are
seconds. They
coming
know
from
they have 30
Radiant's
seconds.
top
Regan with the ball
tower.
back immediately. He hasn't done so. They move DJ ball back too. They have
Radiant's
nothing to defend this.
barracks
And then
have
Amu also
fallen.
bought back.
Axe Wizard's
Mega.
tower is under
Roach,
attack.
get the game.
So they're going to go top. They're going to try and take a set of racks themselves in a tier 3. You've
Like
got
Axe,
the
the
tier 3
dire
to get some
structures
damage,
cannot
but there's
be
the good
Dire's
being used.
top
So
tower
Nature's
is
Prophet
under
and the
attack.
Ember. How long
Radiant's
can they
bottom
stay
tower
for? You've
has
got
fallen.
BDC defending and Mega
Dirty
Boost coming.
bottom barracks.
Quite like this. They know they have
Not
no way
to
of
pick
finding it now.
sides,
Just
but Axe's
squeeze
favorite
it.
Radiant bottom barracks
That's
have
the game.
fallen.
It's not Mega's quite dead. It's in one range,
Bottom
Rex.
barracks have
Every day is
fallen.
gonna
Axe was not involved. Dire's
Yeah,
bottom
yeah,
tower
right.
is under attack.
I was like, they didn't take it.
Shadows.
They didn't.
Take us.
But it's now
Dire's
5
bottom
Rex.
tower is taking many
It'll come.
wounds.
Yeah, of course. Maybe the creep itself will just do it, you know?
Yeah.
When they're waiting around Roach Pit. All that they do have a problem with
Dire's
it.
bottom
Now
tower is under
5.5k
attack.
gold. The guy is just filthy rich. It's disgusting. He should not be allowed to be this rich.
16k lead. And it doesn't feel like Fnatic can
Lifestealer hitting the Bristol actually just heals so much health. Did Bristol end up going for that hard is my question. No. Good boy. He's going to the Bristol Blade, which makes much more sense.
see this.
They have to be a little careful here. Like Lifestealer, if you
Really?
start...
I want Execration in position for the hook.
Oh, good infest here.
Astrocep going forward. They've got the silence out of the Bristol back. They've also got the defense. They're going to look for the clockwork. So instead of blocking for the hook, they're going to go after the guys who can't hook them. They will get this kill onto Jabs and they'll look over at Moon. Moon's going to try and find Yogi, but I don't know if that's the right decision to be making. They've got the Invisibly picked up on the Bristol, but now they got to find a way to use it. They look over at RR. Stampede gets used. RR he bought back in the previous engagement, so he's going to be gone for 90 seconds without buyback. The shot comes in onto the Piranha. BDZ ends up dead, but BDZ has buyback. They've taken out the Dangerous Prophet. Down for 120 seconds. That's the second time he's died. Heals up into the air. Do they have the extra lockdown? Arrow gets blocked by a creep. He popped the kid anyway.
Radiant's
They're going to
top
assimilate, looking for an
barracks
option.
are
Now
under
their
attack.
attention is over onto Raven. Trouble. The Remnant onto the high ground. He's trying to get away. The cogs are there. That should block out Execration for now. He's got a Void Spirit nearby. Moon trying to throw a Remnant. Juke back and forth, looking for an opening, but the 8th Remnant's there. They've got the double edge. Moon is gone in 108 seconds without this Ember.
And Io is going to come back in soon. He relocated out the Bristol Black. They know exactly where he is.
Imagination.
2, 1. Down over. Match is in. He's dead.
3 years no bite now. GG.
Wow, Execration with the 2-0.
Went the complete opposite way than what I thought at the beginning. Nice win.
Towards the victory
Easy prediction for us.